Hello guys, welcome back. This is of course your dude LL with another day and another airdrop, and it feels like never-ending grind at this point. But in our luck, this chain is actually pretty easy to do. It's called Rarichain, and there's only so many potential criteria to be eligible for the airdrop, which may or may not happen. And Rarichain is by Variable, one of the more bigger NFT marketplaces out there, and they're the latest player to enter into this NFT blockchain race alongside with Mint Chain, Frame, Blast, and Zora. And those are the only EVM ones. Obviously, we have things like Wax, and then we obviously have Flow and a couple of others. And there might have been others which I've forgotten from the list, but it's a pretty tight race at this point. And it will be interesting which one will come out of top, because none of these that I just mentioned don't have their own tokens yet, or they are not fully launched. So Zora has been around for quite some time with their own chain, but they haven't still done the governance token. So in the Rarichain, the first things we're going to be exploring is obviously the ecosystem. As of right now, there isn't really any dApps that have been built because this was only launched in January. So the only thing that is really existing right now is Rarible, and that is going to be one of the main criterias, obviously, going on into this potential drop. Other thing that is interesting to see here is Celestia. So staking your Celestia might be getting you eligible for a potential airdrop. So that's very bullish. I do not think that layer 0 is going to be part of that criteria, nor Zerion wallet. Rainbow technically could be, and another one we're going to be looking into is Third Web, and that's likely going to be where we should be probably starting first. But before that, quick mention about the airdrop spreadsheet. So in case you're hunting for airdrops or looking for new ones to do, I'm going to leave this link alongside with all the other links in the description. Somehow there's always a one guy in the comments, where are the links, bro? They always be in the goddamn description, guys. Like, learn to read. Okay, but let's move on. And so the first thing we want to do is go into Third Web. We talked about this on my mode video. So what we're going to be doing is clicking deploy, and here we can choose deploying a contract. I already did one here already, and what we can do is an NFT drop token, whatever, staking contract. It's really up to you what you want to do, but because this is an NFT related blockchain, you may want to actually just deploy a token instead, because those might be categorized as something different. So what we're going to be doing is clicking deploy now. And by the way, before you are doing this, you need to have Ethereum on the Rari chain. As of right now, I'm going to be showing you the bridge in a second, because that's kind of like the other important thing. We're just going to be reading random numbers here and random ticker here. And then we're going to be choosing here. And this is a great tool for farming on other chains as well. There is a Rari testnet, but I don't think that's going to be eligible for anything anymore at this point. And we got to be clicking deploy now. And there should be a pop-out coming out which will ask us to deploy. The cost of it is pretty low. We are talking about sub-dollar here, so you can even deploy 2 of them if you want to. And this we're going to be having another signed contract here confirming it. And now it has been deployed. After this we can do further things with it like minting, but that's not really that important. Deploying the contract is the one that looks the best on your Web3 portfolio essentially. And then we can go into here, into token tab, and there we can choose the mint. So what supply we want to have, maybe 420. Well, I'm just going to put a random number. And then we're going to be minting it. After the minting, you have the options to basically airdrop it. I'm going to be choosing the burn, 400 of it. And then I can just send these tokens to somebody or something. It doesn't really matter. So that's basically it. And that actually failed for some reason. I don't know why. Let's try another number. Maybe, okay, there we go. It now burned out some of the supply. That's basically how easy it is to deploy a contract and tokens on the blockchain. And next up, we obviously have the bridge. This is actually happening through Arbitrum 1 or any of these other things. I don't know what this stylus testnet is. Might be worth looking into actually later. And you have a couple of options here from which ones to bridge from. Arbitrum Nova has a very low gas fees, and so does Arbitrum. So I recommend using those because, and maybe you could use Xi testnet as well. I don't know if there's anything. Why is there no, there's the Xi here, okay. But can I choose another token? Interesting. Well, whatever, I do have some Ethereum and stuff like there. Okay. But basically that's how it's done, and after you, let's do the Rari mainnet here, and okay, this seems to be only this pairing, so I think 0.1 is going to be one of the good criteria here. I'm just going to be putting a small amount, so I have 2 transactions with the bridging here, and we're going to be connecting. This should be very fast to go through, and that's basically for the bridging. So probably 0.1 is going to be the transactions that you want to have, and this might be playing into like secondary Arbitrum airdrop, we don't know, so that's kind of like also good. But let's move on. And the other very important task is the Galxe quest line. The first phase has ended, which didn't, by the way, have like, they had only points, so it didn't have any important NFT or OAT on it. So don't worry about missing on this one. The next up we have here is the Creator Week. This is week part 1, so I believe there's going to be multiple weeks, probably 6 to 10. And these are going on phases, so you're going to be getting points for all of these that you're going to be minting out. A couple of these are already over, and as of right now making this video, there are 3 which are upcoming, and this one, or 1 is actually ongoing, and 2 are upcoming. This one is kind of expensive, 0.02 Ethereum, so if you want to really penny pinch here, do not mint this one. Just skip this one, because the next one on the line is actually 4th of that, so 0.0555. That's not that expensive. I mean, it's you know, better to have a free mints, which did exist on the line, and then we have the 3rd one. I think this might be a free one, I believe. Mint for free. So this one is absolutely one that you don't want to miss. Obviously, these free ones are going to be minted more. So there's obviously a way that they are not going to be as valuable. So that's for the Galxe missions. And we're almost already closing in to the end of this video, because as I said, there's not really that many tasks here. It's mostly minting these specific things which are coming out on this quest line. And then you can do things like, I just created out my own NFT here, which I minted out, and you can put it on sale. So you basically go into your profile, create NFT collection on marketplace even you can do, and you can deploy it on Rarichain. That's what I recommend doing, and you can choose single or multiple items, and then you just do it and basically move on. So that's very simple. Also, things that probably are going to be playing into are your volume and your traffic on Rarible. And I don't mean, let me go back here. What is this? Yeah, these are already minted out. So yeah, this is a good page to basically look into all of these things that are coming out. So 10 different NFTs, and you can buy them on the secondary market as well. But if you desire, some of them are a bit cheap, so you might want to consider it. Now, so basically volume will matter on Rarible. I don't necessarily believe that it matters whatever it's on the Ethereum mainnet or on the Rarible chain, but Rarible's own Rarichain is probably going to be a bigger criteria, but I don't see a reason why they would exclude people who are going to be doing transactions on the mainnet side of things. So that's likely going to be one of the criterias that is going to be involved with the traffic and the volume. So sell, buy, just gain volume. That's basically it. And you can obviously buy traditional NFTs here and sell them as well. So that's one of the strategies that you can do. God damn it. I really wanted to buy those budget penguins when they were at 10 ETH, but just didn't have the capital. And then our last potential criteria is buying the Rari token and then staking it. And then you're going to be getting the Rari, which you can use for basically governance. And if there's going to be governance votes, then, or become a delegate, that's another option. And basically vote. Just vote on potential things and have your Rari taken. I think there might have been some type of let's see if there's anything going on right now. These are queued, so these are coming out. But there was some type of a quest thing going on. I can't remember the actual page here, but fundamentally, like, something interacting with the old token might be part of the criteria. Honestly, guys, if they don't launch a next second token, I don't know how this new chain is going to become popular in any way or matter, because you need to drive users, and airdrop is a great way to do that, and other chains who are competing with Rari are doing that. So how is Rari going to be collecting or capturing a market without doing an airdrop? The question is, are they going to be doing some money from the foundation side of things, or is it going to be coming as a new token? And what type of token it is it a gas token or something else? We don't know. But I think it's still given to the fact that there's only so few tasks to do here. Just stake, bridge, and buy a couple of NFTs and do these quest lines on Galxe is probably worth doing it for the potential of airdrop. But once again, it's not 100% guaranteed, and it may not happen. But there's not really anything else to add here. Thanks for watching. Check out the other airdrops in my spread list video. And my playlist, sorry, not the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet can be found also in the description down below. Join the Telegram and Discord channels to be up to date with the latest airdrop information. Obviously, we had just the wormhole news, which was a really big success for the community because I covered a couple of things which nobody else did, and etc. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Cheers.